What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Ceeworld Media, and I'm back with this long-awaited movie review. My goodness. 4 years? 4 years in the making. Ironically enough, the movie is 4 hours long. My suggestion to you, watch this movie after you just woken up. I mean, I don't know what other way. I mean, you can't go through a long day's work, come home, be tired, and watch this movie. You're probably gonna fall asleep 2 hours, 3 hours in, depending on how tired you are. So yeah, just watch it on your day off or something, and then like when you wake up in the morning, just get up and watch it, because it's a long movie. You're gonna want a lot of energy. But I mean, if you're a fan of DC and the universe, you're not gonna fall asleep. You know, you're gonna like it. And also, chances are this is probably gonna be the longest movie you've ever watched in your life. I don't know if there's anything else that's 4 hours long. If there is, let me know in the comments, because I can't think of any off the top of my head. But yeah, it's way better than the original movie. Longer fight scenes, better backstories for each hero. You also learn a lot about Cyborg. He has the biggest backstory of all the heroes in the movie, and deservedly so, because he's the only one who doesn't have a solo film. Flash is getting his own movie soon, so hopefully, I think Cyborg is getting his own solo movie, but that's in the future sometime. It was just great how they explored the family dynamic between him and his father and his mother, before his mother passed away in the car accident. So it showed how he was, how he grew up, you know, being a football player, attending Gotham City University, I believe it was. Always missing his dad, because his dad's a scientist, you know, and they showed that a lot about how his dad was missing in his life and stuff, and that really affected him. So when he got in the accident and his dad brought him back, which we found out in this movie, he used a mother box to create his cyborg form and bring him back to life. He kept him alive and then turned him into cyborg with the mother box. We saw a lot of his resentment towards his father, a great deal. Obviously, he was sad that his mother was passed away, but it just showed how he felt about his dad, and how he felt about what his dad did to him. You know, bringing him back as this cyborg. Like, he finds out he has all these powers, but he doesn't. At first, he doesn't really know how to use them, and also he doesn't really want to use them. You know, he just wants to be dead. It looks like, because he misses his mother, and he's, in his mind, you know, he's a freak. You know, he's a freak show. He doesn't want to, you know, go outside at all. Very socially distant, which is ironic. During the movie, we see his progression and how he starts to pretty much accept who he is now, and how he learns to use his abilities, because they need it a lot. And he by far has some of the best abilities, like in regards to just who he is and what he's able to do, how he can hack into anything, how he, you know, he can see everything. Anything that's digital or virtual is just implanted in his brain immediately, you know. So that's a very cool thing for anybody to have. And obviously his tech on the outside. He's pretty much like Iron Man, but all built into his body. Steppenwolf was a great villain. They showed him a lot more. He looks a lot better. His armor looks great. Pretty much his entire purpose in the movie was he was trying to make amends for him trying to overthrow Darkseid's throne, it looks like. So they kind of turned it back on him and exiled him. So he's trying to make up for that, and he's trying to like take over a lot of different worlds and stuff to show like, hey, I'm still worthy. Yo, let your boy back in the club. He was a good villain. He was strong. He just beat the heck out of everybody. Nobody could really see him at all until Superman came through. Even when everybody tried to jump him at different points in the movie. On the city of Atlantis, all the people were trying to fight him. Everybody where Wonder Woman, I forgot. I don't know why I just slipped my mind where she's from. But all those warriors over there, those warrior princesses, they couldn't do anything to him. He was just beating down everybody in the movie. But his sole purpose was to find those 3 mother boxes, bring them together so they can unite, pretty much take over the world, you know, transform Earth into Darkseid's world, you know, full of fire and all that stuff. And then he ended up finding out later that this is actually the place where Darkseid failed earlier. They beat him down. They beat down Darkseid, all of his goons, all of his parademons, all those guys. They sent them back packing, you know. I think they said that was like the guys. That was like everybody, you know, they had some Green Lanterns in the movie fighting with them. Zeus, Wonder Woman's mom, all the people from Atlantis, they all came together as one, beat down Darkseid. It was like deuces, you know. And each one of them took one of the mother boxes and hid it, pretty much to protect it, just in case they try to come back and do that again. Everybody seems like they hid their mother box fairly well, except the men. The men on Earth, like, they just buried it in a hole somewhere, like it's a funeral. I was like, y'all really buried it 6 feet deep, like. But yeah, that was pretty much his purpose of the movie. He was trying to prove himself worthy to his masters, but he was a great villain until they killed him at the end. They jumped him at the end. They beat him down, and then Wonder Woman cut off his head, and they sent him back in that portal. And then Darkseid literally was right there on the outside, you know, stepped on his head. And it was kind of like a staring contest at that point. Darkseid was on the other side of the portal and looking at Justice League, and they were looking at him, and they were like, "What's up? You trying to come in here or what?" You know, but he saw Superman was in there with his homies, you know, saying Justice League is back there, and they were like, all right, we don't want this fight right now, but you could tell that they were going to come back and do it later. Pretty much what they were setting up for, they're going to come back and do it again. The funny part is these mother boxes only started waking up because Superman died. Pretty much everybody's afraid of Superman, and rightfully so. You can't really see him if you don't have kryptonite. And all these mother boxes were just sleeping the entire time. When Superman died, you know, they started, like, one of them woke up, and then that's how, you know, Steppenwolf found out about it, and he came out here to collect them. If they don't have any Kryptonians here to protect Earth, they can just come here and do whatever they want to do, you know? Everybody's afraid of Superman. They can't really do anything to him. Obviously, he's probably the strongest being ever when it comes to DC or whatever. But yeah, the movie's a lot more detailed. It's a lot more thorough. They get into Flash's backstory a little bit. They show his relationship with his father, who's in prison for killing his mother. They show his, they kind of tap into his true powers, showing how, you know, when he runs at the speed of light, he can pretty much reverse time, and he had to utilize that in the movie. Thank God, you know, they show that in a few DC animated movies, so we kind of knew this was coming, and we're glad he was able to use that power and show, like, his true form. Cause I mean, Flash is very OP. He's super OP, but they don't really show him to that full extent. They may show it when they start getting to his movies, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Flash is super overpowered if he's able to do what he's actually capable of doing. They debuted Martian Manhunter. He showed himself. He ended up well, Martian Manhunter, who he ended up being a military general dude from Man of Steel, and he was in Batman vs Superman and Justice League. We don't really know if that's what he was really supposed to be back then when Man of Steel was made, because he was just in the movie as one of the generals. So we don't know if that was their idea then, or if they just made him canon starting in Batman vs Superman and Justice League, you know. But he could be, because I know, you know, in the animated movies, in the comics and stuff, he is this black general. And obviously, he was a black general in Man of Steel. So I can't remember what they said his name was, but if that was his name, then yeah, that was their mission all along, was to make him Martian Manhunter. I just didn't know. I didn't pick up on that immediately, but maybe other people did. But yeah, he revealed himself to Bruce at the end, like in the epilogue, I believe it was. Pretty much just like came to Bruce and he was like, "Yo, if you need my services, I got you. I'm here to help. I've been on Earth for a while. I never really want to get in y'all business, but I see that y'all could probably use my help because things are getting really spicy around here." So Bruce was like, "All right, cool. I appreciate you. I appreciate you sliding through and letting me know." You know. And then we saw him early in the movie for like a quick second when he was posing as Clark's mom, and he went and go talk to Lois to try to kind of like bring her out of her depression that she was going through because of Clark's death. And then when he left out of the house, he just literally turned back into Martian Manhunter right out there in the open in the hallway. Like somebody could have been walking down the stairs or whatever, but that's when he first saw him. He looks really cool, and we're glad that he's in there. So they're probably gonna add him. I'm assuming some form of Green Lanterns in the next movie. So him, Green Lanterns, and maybe Shazam. We'll see how that works out. Great movie, very long. But the biggest thing I got out of this was it was very detailed, and it was Zack Snyder's vision. This is what he wanted all along. I'm sure if he could have done this the first time and made it right the first time, the movie wouldn't have been this long, but it would have been just as detailed, and he would have shown a lot of scenes that he wanted to show. But it didn't work out. And in the dream sequence with Batman, it showed kind of like an injustice world where Superman has taken over and now they're trying to go against him. That's where the Joker scene came in, Jared Leto's Joker, and they had a nice back and forth. I think Batman dropped the F-bomb. There's only 2 F-bombs in the movie, I believe. He dropped that on him to let him know how serious he was about killing him. And he said that he made Harley a promise to like kill him slow or whatever. So they're gonna end up doing that. Pretty much they have a truce for right now because their common goal was to go either catch Superman or kill Superman, because Superman snapped. I guess he's like killing everybody. But that's like an alternate timeline, so to speak. Even Joker mentions to Batman, he was like, yo, you keep going all these different multiverses, messing stuff up. He was like, when you gonna sacrifice yourself to die? You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much telling Batman, like, he was like, yo, you lost your dad, you lost your mom, you lost your adopted son. Joker's talking about the Robin who he killed, but that was all like in the dream sequence. Like even Deathstroke was on their side. Yeah, Flash in his new armored outfit. Girl from Aquaman was there, because I guess Superman killed Aquaman too, so it was a lot going on. I don't know how much they're gonna really explore that in the future, but that was like an alternate timeline scene. But for everything that was in the movie that's actually canon, that actually counts, it was good. You know, honestly, I hope in the future Zack Snyder can just control what he wants to control and just make these movies the way he wants to make them, just like that. Nobody else messing it up, nobody else getting in the way. We just see his vision for how he wants it, and that's it. To just do it like that, because that's how it needs to be done. But yeah, if you're watching this video, I don't know if you saw the movie already. Like I said, it's a very long movie. Some people may watch it in parts, in segments, 2 hours here, 2 hours there. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you thought it was good. Let me know if it wasn't worth the wait, if it was worth the wait. Also, I got this picture, yo. Shout out to my boy Lewis, big bro Lou. Yeah, so this picture right here. And so now, my question is, what do you guys think is the best superhero trilogy of all time? Because I won't necessarily say I agree with that, but you do have the Dark Knight trilogy. You do have the Captain America trilogy, because technically, you know, you have Captain America Winter Soldier, and then Captain America Civil War. So this Captain America movies. This Zack Snyder trilogy, Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, Justice League. I guess if you want to throw in X-Men, but that can't win at all, because X-Men 3 was horrible. So you could probably throw in when they restarted timeline and they did the first X-Men First Class, Days of Future Past, Apocalypse, you know, and then they did the Dark Phoenix thing, so that kind of messed that up. Those were actually good, but back in the day, you know, because I mean, X-Men, the first X-Men movie, that's like the Godfather. That's the GOAT right there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like the Godfather of superhero movies, because that's when it really started this modern era of superhero movies. So that first X-Men movie, you know, with Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart, Halle Berry, that one was goated right there. So that one was good. I like X-Men 2, United, something like that. X-Men 2 United. I think it was called, I can't remember what exactly it was called. Where they had to kind of like work together with Magneto to go against the humans, because they're trying to kill the mutants. But in X-Men 3, Last Stand, yeah, just that movie make you want to throw up. But yeah, let me know what you think the best superhero trilogy is. My personal opinion, it has to be either the Captain America trilogy or the Dark Knight trilogy. You can't really argue with those two. And then if you want to throw in, you know, I mean, the Zack Snyder trilogy is really good, but I can't put it above them. And that's my personal opinion, you know. I mean, Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and Justice League, the Snyder Cut Justice League. That's a good 3 right there. But I can't put that above the Cap trilogy or the Dark Knight trilogy at all. So subscribe if you haven't, like the video, share the video. Thank you so much for the support that I've been getting. If you liked the movie, let me know what you thought. Let me know what your favorite scene was. Please subscribe and like the video. And if you think Zack Snyder did anything wrong in this movie, let me know. And let me know what he got right, because it is a long movie. Everybody's not gonna like it, everything that he added in there, but I do. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously it makes the movie a lot longer, but you know, let me know what he got right, let me know what he got wrong, and let me know what you think can be improved on for the next movie, because it looks like there's going to be a Justice League too, pretty much with everything that they showed at the end of the movie during that vlog. But yeah, this is your boy Ceeworld.